Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to do the Zelda 3DS review that I promised all of you. I've even got my Zelda shirt on here, Twilight Princess, but it's still good stuff. So I just picked this up on Sunday because that's when it was released, and I want to show you guys the cool 3DS hard case that I got. Check that out. Look at the artwork on that. Isn't that sweet? Oh yeah. It's good stuff right there. Anyways, okay. So first off, I want to talk about the controls on the game, because I know a lot of people were concerned with how the Z targeting was going to work, and how you were going to pick the items, and how you're going to play the ocarina, and I'm going to go through all of that. Okay, so first off, to Z-target, you're actually going to press the L button on the back of the 3DS, and you hold it down, and that is your Z-targeting button. For the items, it was really neat in this game because you can actually have 4 items on the touchscreen as opposed to just 3 in the original N64 Ocarina of Time. For the playing the ocarina has its own completely separate button on the touchscreen, which I'll show you guys in a video in a moment. And you play the ocarina using the L and R button in addition to the X, Y, A, and B buttons. So it's kind of unique for the people who played the original Ocarina of Time, because we don't have those, to play Zelda's Lullaby, we don't have like the top yellow button and then the 2 side buttons. You've got like this whole different thing. You've got X, A, and Y now to play it. So it's really interesting. So let me just show you guys a video of that being demonstrated. Okay, so as you can see down here, hopefully, because my video quality is really bad, we've got the ocarina button right there. So if you press that, then the ocarina screen comes up, and Link's up here. He's having a good time. He's playing the ocarina, and you can basically just play whatever you want. I'll play Zelda's Lullaby. X, A, Y. And that's how that looks. Okay, so for the items, these are your items right here. I only have 2 equipped right now. So you have the 1, 2, 3, and then 4 down there. And then you also have your sword. So you can press like Y, for instance. You can see that I'm using the hook shot. And that's about it for items. And if you go back, you can Z-target with the L button right there. Sorry, it's hard for me to play. But there is an example of the Z-targeting in the game. Now, the one thing that I particularly enjoyed with this game is just the amazing job that Nintendo has done improving the visuals. I'm sure that you've heard this from other reviews, but when you go through the towns, you can definitely see a huge graphical improvement. All the buildings now have like stones on the walls. When you go inside people's houses, like for example, when you go to Lon Lon Ranch and you go upstairs to Malon's room, she has all these little girl drawings on the walls that she has done and put up there. And Nintendo, they've just done a really great job of remaking this. The monsters, they look 10 times more ferocious in the Ocarina of Time 3DS as opposed to The Legend of Zelda for the N64. Those monsters make you actually want to kill them now, as opposed to just running by them. You can even see little tiny grass sprouts coming out of Hyrule Field. I mean, it's just amazing what Nintendo has done with this game to improve it so much for this handheld system. I mean, the technology is just incredible. Just gonna move here. Sorry, it's really hard for me to play like this. But as you can see, maybe, I would like you to see. See all the nice stones that are on the buildings now? They actually look like buildings. Sorry, I'm like running into walls and stuff. Anyways, I just want to give you guys an example of what that looks like. Because I thought that that was really neat. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting over that. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, like, as you can see, there's just like a lot of detail added. Even to like the rock cliffs, you can see that there's a lot of detail added. Ah, right there. Ah, I saw it. There we go. Anyways, this isn't going too well for me, but okay, so that's what that looks like, and yeah, it looks really nice. I mean, the entire game looks really nice, and I wish I could get out into Hyrule Field, but unfortunately, my playing skills while looking into a camera are pretty bad. So, yeah, that's what that looks like. I just thought that it was really neat what they did with the visuals in this game. So yeah, I just wanted to show an example of that. Also, your horse looks really, really nice now. I mean, she looked nice before, but like she looks really nice now. So, also the way that she runs is a lot more realistic than how it was before. So, yep, there is that. Okay, so we are at Lake Hylia because I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of an example of what this looks like because it's super cool. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so it's really neat in this game how you can actually view the overworld, and you can turn this off at any time and just use the analog stick. But basically what you do is you can press the view button right here. Oh, that's Navi. Sorry. Navi's really annoying in this game. I just want to let you know. She's just as annoying. Okay, so there we go. And see, you can look around actually by using the how do you say it? Gyro sensor? I think that's it. The gyro sensor in the 3DS. And I mean, you can turn this off at any time, or you can just use the analog stick, as I'll show you right here. But I mean, this is a really cool feature because you can do this while you're using the bow and arrow, while you're using the hook shot, and you can actually aim and fire at whatever you want. So I thought that was really neat. That was a great incorporation for this game. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit more gameplay footage. I'm sorry that there's a huge glare on this screen as well. But you can just see how realistic the water looks, and how great everything really does look in this game. I mean, I just am astounded at what Nintendo did here on a handheld system. I mean, this is probably the best thing I've seen. Oh, Link is gonna get killed. Oh, there we go. This is probably the best thing that I've seen since sliced bread. And there is your Z targeting right there, like I was demonstrating before. Okay? So there's an example of that. The last thing that I want to talk about is the boss, the boss challenge mode and the Master Quest mode within the game, which are both completely new things compared to what we got with the original Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. Really, I have to give this game a 9.5 out of 10, just because it is almost a direct port of the original Nintendo 64 game. And I wasn't allowed to play Master Quest right off the start. You have to go through the entire game and beat the entire game on the normal mode before you can access the Master Quest mode. For veteran players, this isn't such a great thing because we have already played through the game multiple times on the Nintendo 64, and I'm sure many of us could not get our hands on the GameCube Master Quest version. So for me, I really just wanted to get dirty, get in there with that Master Quest, and I couldn't. So now I have to take the time out of my life to go beat Ocarina of Time again, for like the 30th time. So that to me was a huge downfall, and that's why it's going to get a 9.5 out of 10. A great thing about the game, though, that they did add is when Link goes back to his home in Kokiri Forest, he can go to his bed and go to sleep, and you can enter the boss challenge mode. Now, what this is it actually allows you to refight any of the bosses that you have already fought. You can even do a challenge, like a time mode challenge, that tracks how fast you can beat them. So, really, that was an awesome feature to add. There's not really too much more to review on this game, just because it almost is a direct port of the N64 version. However, it is a great game for people who absolutely love Ocarina of Time, like myself, and for people who have never actually been able to play Ocarina of Time just because it was out of their time era, so they didn't get a chance to buy the N64 and have that game cartridge. The improved visuals make this game just an absolute joy to play. The overworld is absolutely beautiful. Link's features are absolutely great. I mean, in a lot of videos, I know people are saying that he looks awful when he runs, and he looks really cartoony. This isn't so. Honestly, he looks way worse in the videos that I watched before picking up the game than he looks in the actual game while I'm playing. So I would definitely recommend that you pick this up. This is honestly, in my opinion, the first big Nintendo 3DS release since the launch titles, because we haven't really had that much great stuff, have we? So if you're at all a Zelda fan, definitely pick this one up. The controls are easy to use. The game is beautiful. There's no lag times, and everything works flawlessly. Nintendo just did a wonderful job on this. Highly recommended. 9.5 out of 10. So do with this review what you will. Anyways, I'll be back later to showcase maybe some more collections or something. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out when we get there, though. Okay, so hope you enjoyed.